In today's video, we're going to be looking at a bunch of rare parts and figures, all of which only came out in one set, meaning they're very hard to find. So stay to the end for the very last figure, which is insane. And for each of these parts and figures, we're going to be building something specific. This is Mike. Mike has a regular inconspicuous luggage dolly. And he doesn't know it, but it's worth upwards of $50 because it only came out in one train set. I know exactly what we should do for this thing. An airplane. Airplanes carry luggage. Yeah. So I got this thing used and the box is pretty damaged, but everything inside is barely used, so I'm gonna build it up now. Now that this thing is done, let's screw through all its features. So, turning it to its side, we have this little staircase thing that you can actually put up against the door. And the door comes right open on both sides actually, so that's really cool. But we're missing some figures. So, let's build them up. I built 5, including this guy, who has the light things, this guy, who actually carries the luggage, and he's looking pretty nice. And then after I built up this guy, I decided to build up the pilot guy, who actually pilots the entire thing, so he's the most important. And then we can't have a plane without passengers, so I built up this guy and put him on the steps. And this is the whole thing in all of its glory. What an amazing set. And what a perfect set for a luggage carrier. I think Mike agrees. Next up, we have a door. This door is very expensive because it only came out in a couple sets, including that faithful cafe corner. And to me, this door feels very modern, so I think we build a modern house. I went through a couple reiterations of this, but I eventually decided on this build right here. Very simple, very neat. I think Mike agrees. But he didn't get to enjoy his house for long because out of nowhere, this is the Horizon Express, and the reason we're talking about it is because it comes with this windscreen right here that only comes in this set and is very expensive. I know just what to build. Couple train tracks, a little more, put some more. So I finished building this thing, and unfortunately it barely fits on my desk and not even in screen, but let's launch the train. Let's see. Oh my gosh. No. It was really annoying to clean up. I didn't think that would happen because I thought my desk was big enough. But next, we're talking about these Minecraft sheep. The reason we're talking about them is because this rare black sheep only came out in one set, making it impossible to find. And I used to have it, but I lost it. So in honor of that, we're going to be building this set right here. Now that it's done, we're going to add in our sheep. And we got a single Steve to go along. But he can't live in peace for long because there's one monster. This is the old zombie villager. This only came out in the old village. It is a pretty cool figure. But let's give him some friends. This is the charge creeper. This used to be expensive, now it's not, it's worth like $10. Next up, we have one of Minecraft's rarest figures. This is the slime, it only came out in one set. Now that we have so many mobs, Steve needs to suit up. Now that I had all these mobs, I laid them out in front of Steve in a really cool battle scene. Now we're going to be talking about old Ninjago. This is NRGJ, along with all of his friends, Cole, Zane, and Kai. NRGJ is one of my favorite figures, and it goes for a lot of money. It only came out in one set, which is his own exclusive spinner. Let's move on to something else, Star Wars.
You can discover the new LEGO Star Wars episode.
Here we have Jedi Bob, one of the rarest figures in all of Star Wars. He's so rare, in fact he only came out in one set, and he's worth $100 plus. This is the Republic gunship that he came with. This set is awesome. It's super nostalgic, and it's all the way back from 2002. This set didn't just come with Jedi Bob, it also came with 2 Sand Blue battle droids, which are super rare, and it also came with 2 of these clone pilots right here. These ones are really cool, they're worth about 20 bucks each, and putting them in there makes the set a whole lot cooler. These are one of my favorite clones, and all their clones in Star Wars are actually modeled off of one specific person, and that is Jango Fett. And this is one of the rarest Star Wars figures that they've ever made. This is the OG Jango Fett. He only came out in his own set, which was the 2002 Jango Fett Slave 1. I see some people listing him online for $500+ and mine's in perfect condition. That does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.